Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Nityananda.
Yes, the participant here is asking, please help me manifest money to clear debts and offer the Pada Puja. Dear Swamiji, please remove my karma and procrastination, increase my enthusiasm and action for my spiritual awakening and manifest my achievements. Ma, I'm not sure what your name is. I think it's written in Chinese or mother language. I'm sorry about that, Ma. Yes, can you hear me? Let's continue to the power manifestation for another minute. We have one more minute. Let's continue to manifest the power.
Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. Now, please relax. Yes, now it is time to verify the manifestation that has happened. Please go ahead and share the answer with your partner with who you are manifesting the power for. Please go ahead and share the answer with the partner. Now, please share your answers with your partner of the result of the power manifestation that has just happened with the body scanning. Take a few moments and share. And also you can go ahead and share it in the Zoom chat as well. Whatever you saw through the third eye and manifested the power for the other person, please go ahead and share it in the Zoom chat as well. Yes. Please share your answers quickly. Yes. Let us now move on to the next. Next is again a revelation by Paramashiva from the Shiva Sutras. Talk and experience enlightenment. So this is what we are going to experience today. experiencing the enlightenment itself. That is what we are going to be learning today. In Shiva Sutras, Bhagavan Paramashiva shares different techniques for different beings, for different beings at different levels, and for different types of beings. This technique is a very simple technique. These techniques are given for innocent people who are tired of being cunning. Mind is nothing but cunningness. The person who can't think straight, who can't act straight, he suffers in his life. Unless you are tired of being cunning, you will not be able to achieve the truths or reality. Are you ready for the truths? If the ideology of the honesty penetrates your being more than fear or greed, more than your greed for life, then the truth will start descending on you. You are ready for the truth now. A little bit of innocence is enough. You may be surprised how can that be? If you just sit straight, you will enter into meditation. Impossible, because we have tried many times in our life to do this, but it has never worked. We try to sit straight, but we never entered into meditation. We never fell into meditation. We might have fallen into sleep, but not meditation. Bring honesty to your being by feeling more connected. Feeling innocent is the best requirement for any spiritual experience, any truth. These great truths given by Paramashiva should not be diluted in any way in your life, because any dilution is very dangerous. If you bring honesty to your being, that's enough. Nothing else is required. Just bringing honesty is all that is required. Always we are planning to use enlightenment to achieve our ends. That is where the difficulties start. Only when we drop the ends, enlightenment happens. Many of us, not many, all of us are postponing our enlightenment just by not being little bit innocent and simple. Just being simple and innocent is enough for us to experience the enlightenment. Using the knowledge of enlightenment to develop your end is abuse. You are not using that knowledge for the purpose, or you are not allowing the truth to work on you. It is just being the courage to enter, courage to be innocent, courage to face the truth, courage to jump that leads to experience, to the enlightenment experience itself. That is what you need to experience in your life. Just as you have the impulse to do something, stop. Shiva says, when you have the impulse to do anything, to do something, feeling hungry, you are, or you are about to eat, feeling thirsty, about to drink, or feeling like sneezing, or you are starting the impulse, just stop. The impulse starts, and just you need to stop the impulse from happening in you. Technique, the instructions is just to stop. Just as you have the impulse to do something, stop. Paramashiva says, when you have the impulse to do something, feeling hungry, you are about to eat, feeling thirsty, about to drink, or feeling like sneezing, you are about to start, you are going to start, the impulse happens in you, just stop. Without doing, if you are aware, you will experience being. Fasting is the easiest way to experience the impulse, to experience that manifestation happening in you. Within a day, you will experience that impulse to eat. If you fast just one day, the impulse to eat will rise. When it rises, just see how your being is pushed towards the doing. Once a master sent three of his disciples to make a canal inside the ashram and shouted, "Stop!" They stopped. The disciples were working. All three stopped. And he opened the water. He turned the water. He opened the water. Now, it was now the water was getting filled through the canal. Water came up to the knee level. One disciple thought, I think Master doesn't know the water is flowing. If he knows the water is flowing, he would have told us to get out. Let me jump. He just jumped and got out. He came out. The water came up to the nose level. The second disciple thought, no, no, no. And then the second disciple who thought, who wants all this meditation and enlightenment, but let me live. If I am alive, at least some other techniques I can practice. I think this fellow has decided to kill us. I am going to die. I want to live. And later on, I will practice some other technique and become enlightened. He just jumped out as well. The story says the third disciple said, in a few minutes he floated because there was no ego left inside his body. Innocence means those doesn't bother to take the next step. If you are bothered to take the next step, be very clear you are not innocent, and this technique is not for you. So now, with this great technique from Mahadeva, Paramashiva himself, just as you have the impulse to do something, stop. Your cunningness is also one more impulse for your survival. You always think you will survive only if you are cunning and planning. Now first, stop the cunningness. Let us stop being cunning. Let us be a little innocent, and second, step. Whenever you get the situation, whenever an impulse like hunger, anger, thirst, or a sneeze, anything happens to you, anything is about to happen, just stop that impulse. Move to the space of being from the space of doing. Let us now listen to a revelation by Bhagavan Paramashiva himself, by Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Let us listen to a revelation. Sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line, and get ready to listen to the truth revealed by Paramashiva himself. Be in the meditative space, ready to imbibe the truths revealed by Paramashiva. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line.
Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Very simple thing. The further, there are some techniques. You will be surprised. He says, feel one with universe and become enlightened. You may think, what is he talking? Actually, the other day, I was talking on a Upanishad. The Upanishad, there is a beautiful Mahavagya. Mahavagya means the ultimate word which gives you enlightenment. There is a Mahavagya, the Svetasvara Upanishad. There is a Mahavagya, Tattvamasi. The master says, Tattvamasi Svedagedo Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi Svedagedo Tattvamasi. You are that. Svedagedo is the disciple's name. You are that. And the story says the disciple became enlightened. It's going on. When I was speaking on this, one devotee asked me, Swamiji, maybe these techniques are for highly evolved souls. These techniques are for the people who are highly evolved in the spirituality. I told them, no, it is for innocent people. Understand? It's not for the highly evolved people. Highly evolved people doesn't need technique. They don't need technique. Just like the other day I was telling, if you achieve yama and niyama, then why do you need meditation? Why do you need yoga? You don't need asana. You don't need pranayama. No. I always tell people, Ashtanga yoga means not 8 steps, no, 8 parts. All 8 parts should be practiced at a time. It's not like a step by step, you will do one and next and third and no. These techniques are given for innocent people who are tired of being cunning. Understand this one more word. Tired of being cunning. Unless you are tired of being cunning, you will not be able to achieve the truth or reality. You always, again and again, any method, any way, somehow you know how to escape from it. I've seen people, no, whatever Swami is saying, all right, but for practical purpose. The moment you say but, yesterday I was having a discussion with one of our devotees. He heard everything I said and then he said, but, I thought the moment you say but, over. Over. Unless you are tired of being cunning, you can't be helped. No technique can help you. Be very clear. People come and tell me, Swamiji, whatever you say is right, but please make me do whatever you say. What do you mean? Should I have two, 3 people to continuously beat you and make you do or what? I tell them, you are a grown-up, mature person. Do it. One person came to me and he was telling, Swamiji, I have the extramarital relationships. I said that you know it is wrong. He said, yes, I know it is wrong and I am very clear that I am doing something wrong. I told him, then stop. He said, no, you only have to stop. I said, I stopped, I never had, only you are having. If I have, I can stop. You are only having. It is you who is supposed to decide. I told him, what do you mean by I should stop? You mean that I should take your car key and not allow you to go there? What do you mean by I should stop? It is such a cunningness. And he told me, no, I surrendered me to you. You should take care. I told him, this is a nice story. Then I told him, then don't eat. You told that you have surrendered everything to me, then stop eating. He said, what are you telling? You only told me you surrendered everything. Then just do whatever I say, don't move from here, sit. That he is not ready to do. You see, it's like a selective surrender. Very funny game. It's like a very clearly knowing that we are cunning and using some of these philosophies to support the cunningness. I tell you, just if you bring the honesty to your being, that's enough. Nothing else is required. Ramakrishna says, Saralatva, the simplicity. Nothing else is required. I told him, I am not even saying your relationship is right or wrong. You only came and said. If you are very clear that it is nothing wrong, then perfectly all right, you do. If you are very clear, if it is something wrong, then drop it. But having the idea it is not right and telling that I am supposed to be responsible is cunningness. It's a very funny thing. See, I asked him, either you should be very clear that you are not doing anything wrong. Then there is no, I am not here to judge you. Who am I to judge? Your life, who am I to interfere? When it is okay with you and the other person, who am I to come in between? No, I am not peeping Tom. I am not going to interfere in your life. But if you say you feel it is wrong, then now have a little intelligence. Just be a little more intelligent, nothing else. Just be a little more clear, nothing else. But we are trained to be cunning. Mind is nothing but cunningness. The person who can't think straight, who can't act straight, he suffers in his life. Let me tell you a beautiful story. Story of a great enlightened being. How dedicated he was to the idea which he believed as truth. Understand? I am not even saying the idea which you believe should be right or wrong. There is nobody to judge the idea which you believe is right or wrong. How much you are dedicated to the idea is the main thing. How much you are dedicated to that idea is the main thing. One more thing, your dedication itself will be so powerful that will purify the idea which you are carrying, if at all there is some corruption in it. If at all there is some missing part in it, your desire is powerful enough to lead you to the goal. Your dedication is powerful enough to lead you to enlightenment. This great master, this guy, he lived near my native place. He was a king of a small area. In his life, he has taken a vow that he will not hurt any Shiva's devotees. I dedicate my life to Shiva and Shiva's devotees. I will not hurt anybody who wears all these symbols of Shiva, Rudraksha and this Bhasma, the ash and all those things. Whoever comes wearing all these things, he will give them food and take care of them. So all the beggars in the city, overnight conversion. They know that they will get food. But the beauty of all these things is, after wearing all these things, you can't do anything wrong in the public. People will catch you. No, that is true. It's like you are practically arrested for a whole day. You can't do anything wrong, at least in the public. You can't be open criminal. Even if you do something wrong, you can do only secretly. You can't do it publicly. So it's a big bargain, you see. You just give him food and whole day he decides that he will not do anything wrong. It's a big bargain. Even socially, that is why in India we created a system of the sannyasis. We are not afraid of homeless people. I was surprised here when we drive in the car, if a homeless person comes near and stands and asks for $1, people raise their windows. They say, no, Swamiji, don't give. You don't know. They may be having weapons. People are afraid of homeless people. But in India, either we give or we don't care. That's all. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. The fear does not exist. Homeless means not criminals. In India, when they take up the role of a sadhu, sannyasi, they are given everything. All the basic needs are fulfilled, and they also decide that we will not be anti-social elements. We will support if at all we can, otherwise we will keep quiet and eat and sleep. Anyhow, this king has decided, whoever comes with these symbols, we will respect. And the whole city came to know. The whole city, all beggars, overnight conversion. All of them have become Shiva Bhaktas. After a few years, his enemy thought, I should kill this guy. If I go in any other way, this guy will catch. They will kill me. If I go with all this Rudraksha and all this Bhasma, like a Shiva Bhakta, he will not kill me. And let me see his dedication for his ideology. The story says, it is not even story, it is a history. It happened. The guy came, the enemy came with all that dress of a devotee and asked the king that I should speak to you alone. I want to teach you something. King said, sure. He told all the assistants, guardians to leave, security to leave. Then he stabbed, put the knife on the king's stomach. The king was about to die. He called the security and told, see that he is taken care and nobody punishes him. Escort him till our territory is over, because people may kill him, people may disturb him. He is wearing all these things of Shiva, means he is wearing all the things related to Shiva, the Bhasma and Rudraksha. As long as he wears all these things, it's my vow to respect. So see that he is respected inside our territory. So escort him till our territory. See, understand? He is dying. He is dying. And he understood it's his enemy. But dedication to the ideology. Understand? At least 1000 kings ruled that province, that territory. His name is still alive. All South Indian Hindu temples will have his statue. Still they have his statue. He is one of the 63 great Saiva saints. All South Indian temple. No other king would have had so many statues. Still his murtis are there. People worship him, remember him. The day he was killed, still they remember him. Big celebration means the puja and offerings are conducted. Just to understand and give respect to his commitment to the ideology, his commitment to the truth. Understand, you are also going to die and I am also going to die. All of us are going to die. But a person who is committed to one ideology dies gracefully. Even if he dies, he lives forever. He lives forever. Still we remember him. I remembered him. That's why I am able to tell this story. There are so many other kings. It's not that they have not died. They all have died, but nobody is remembered. He is remembered. Understand? Having the clarity, putting the ideology as the main theme of the life, giving respect to the ideology much more than your fear or death. If the ideology or the honesty penetrates your being more than your fear or greed, more than your life, your greed for life, then the truth will start descending on you. You are ready for the truth. People talk all nonsense. I have seen people coming and trying to argue with me. Some big words. In initial itself I stop them. You are wasting your time. Just I stop them. Two things. Either you know or you don't know. People come and try to ask me big question. And I tell them, you see, let us have the first clarity. If you think you know, I am ready to listen. Please teach me. Or if you think you don't know, then listen. I'll teach you. But you can't say you know something and you want me to add something more on that. No. That is just foolishness. Either you know completely or you don't know completely. Be very clear about the truth. No, I know something, but I want you to teach a little more. Or just trying to show that I know. That's where the problem starts. Then nothing can be done. Nobody can help you. I always avoid this kind of arguments or this kind of talk. The problem is, always this kind of talk will lead to very bitter experience. Because these guys have decided very clearly that there are few things which they know. Or they want to prove, at least in the group, that they don't want to tell that they don't know. Now what to do? And if you take the truth core to if you take the step by step deeper and deeper, they will lose their grounds. Now either they have to show that they are ignorant, or they have to use some violent word to protect them. That's where it will end. Some sharp word. I always tell people, this kind of arguments will end in bitter experience. Please let us not entertain. The difficulty is, honesty to the ideology does not exist. We have too many big words, theories, but never true to the core, true to what we know. Never the truth has become such an important thing in our life. Go on and on and on, read something here and there, and just entertain yourself. See, if you are just reading some books, it can be good entertainment, but not to enlightenment. Entertainment is different from enlightenment. Just because you are entertained with some good books or some intellectual books, don't think you are enlightened. Understand, these books which helps you to sharpen your logic or gives you more and more words, they give you a sort of a pseudo satisfaction that you know. That is where the problem starts. They give you the pseudo satisfaction that you know. No. See, with this king, this great devotee, just one ideology. I will be devoted to Shiva's devotees. He might have died. Of course, the story says, because he was cool and calm and integrated, even at the time of death, he achieved enlightenment, and the Shiva appeared and gave darshan and liberated him. Whether Shiva appeared or not, I don't know. I can be sure that he would have achieved enlightenment. For his integrity, so calm, integrated, even during the death, he is enlightened and nothing else is required. That is the ultimate.
Let us now practice the truths revealed by Paramashiva, by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The technique that we just learned, let us all start the practice and internalization of all of it now. This is going to be a 5-minute exercise. So let us begin now. List down all the activities for which you are having natural impulses, etc. For example, like hunger, sneezing, and etc. And these kind of various reactions. What is your first reaction when these happen? So pick up your paper and pen now. Pick up your books and your paper and pen. Start writing down these activities now. List down all the activities for which you are having the natural impulses in your body. Start telling them now. Then, find out if you are seeking enlightenment for any utility value. If you are wanting the enlightenment for any utility value. You think that, okay, you can achieve so and so thing if you are enlightened in your life. You can have so and so, experience if you are enlightened in your life. So these kind of various, thought currents that you have. What do you do if you experience enlightenment at this moment? What will you do if you experience enlightenment at this very moment? So start penning down all of these. Take a few minutes now and start penning down all of these. And please, let's begin now. Please start. Yes. Next, technique. The technique that Swamiji was giving us just before a few moments, to just stop and experience that. Sit with yourself with deep restful awareness. Any impulse or desire comes up, just simply stop. Immediately, you will drop into your very being. Stay in that being and go deeper and deeper. Let us practice this for the next 21 minutes. Sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. And let us begin this process now. Sit with the restful awareness, and any impulse that comes, just unclutch and just stop and fall into that deep, drop into that deep restful awareness. And immediately you will see that you will be dropped into your very being. You will experience your own very being. Let us begin the process now. in that deep restful awareness. Whatever comes up, just be aware of it and let it drop. Let it just stop. Experience that space that you are now entering into. Let us now get ready to manifest the powers of Paramashiva in that same space that we have established ourselves in now. Please get ready. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line, and let us manifest the powers of Paramashiva in that same space of unclenching and complete blissful awareness. They are going to be manifesting the power of body scanning for birth marks on another person, on anyone who you wish to manifest this power for. Please go ahead and select anyone who you want to manifest this power with. Let us get ready for the power manifestation now. Go ahead and select anyone who you want to manifest this power on. Meaning, you need a partner who you want to manifest or would like to manifest power on. Please go ahead and select anyone who you would like to manifest this for. And let us begin the power manifestation now. So your partner has to write down any one place that they have a birthmark on their body in. And you can go ahead and start scanning through the third eye and revealing whatever you see through the third eye now. So you can take the next 1 minute for the partner to write it down. And next, you can start scanning through the third eye. So you can take the next 1 minute. The partners can just take the next 1 minute to write it down. Yes, let us now begin the power manifestation. Sit straight with the head, neck, and spine in a straight line. And let us start the power manifestation now. Just request Swamiji to show whatever is that, where the other person's birthmark is. You can ask Swamiji to reveal that. You can request Swamiji to reveal that in the third eye. And just begin the chanting of Mahavakya now. Please start.
Overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eye. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Jnananda Paramashivoham. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Jnananda Paramashivoham. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Jnananda Paramashivoham. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour Let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us.
Paramashivoham, 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 Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eye. Om Jnanandam Paramashivoham. Om Jnanandam Paramashivoham. Om Jnanandam Paramashivoham. Om Jnanandam Paramashivoham.
Yeah. Now you can relax. Now you can go ahead and reveal what you stand through the third eye, what was revealed to you through the third eye. You can go ahead and reveal it to the other person now. You can go ahead and share it to the other person, whatever you saw through the third eye. And you can check what the manifestation was now. Please take a few moments to see the manifestation that has happened now. Please take a few minutes now to quickly check the manifestation, and then we'll be moving on to the next step. Please take a minute. And also make sure to share your experience, what you saw through the third eye. Please go ahead and share that as well in the Zoom chat. You can share that with us on the Zoom chat. What was your experience, what you saw through the third eye, and anything that you would like to share about the power manifestation. If you have any questions, or if you would like to share anything, you can go ahead and share that as well. You're very much welcome to share anything that you would like to during this power manifestation. Please go ahead and share. You can take a few minutes now to share your experiences in the Zoom chat about the power manifestation. We'll move on to the next segment. Yes, let us now move on to the next segment. Yes. Next is another segment from the Shiva Sutra. Lead your way to enlightenment. This is the topic now that we are going to be looking at. This is the direct relations by Swamiji. Paramashiva himself. This is the topic of Sleep Your Way to Enlightenment. Please sit straight with the head, neck, and spine in a straight line, with the complete space of listening to the great truths revealed by Paramashiva. You can use all the momentum to jump to the center. Mahadeva knows all the moments in your life when we unclutch, when we go through the shift. All those precious moments can be used. All those precious moments can be used to jump into the center. You will fall in tune with the bliss consciousness. Whether you believe it or not, inside you, inside your center, you are enlightened. If you are not danger for yourself, you will not be danger for others. A person who can accept others without judgment will have the same compassionate, beautiful words and inner chatter towards himself, towards themselves also. Because you don't use two kind words of inner chatter. If you have the attitude of judging others, you will be doing that unconsciously, continuously towards you also. It's a basic mental setup, a quality that is there in you. If you are centered, your very bowing down will be so graceful. It will create so much of respect in others' minds. Being centered is the basic spirituality. It is the base of spirituality. Now, let us do a small exercise. Sit straight, pick up your paper and pen, pen down 5 incidents where you judge others, your family members, your friends, your colleagues, your relatives, anyone in your life who are part of your life, where you judge them. Pen down 5 recent incidents where you constantly judge yourself about you're continuously criticizing yourself, where you constantly judge yourself and criticize yourself. Please begin now. We're going to be doing this process for the next 10 minutes. So please sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line and begin this process. Now please relax. Before any suffering starts in your inner space, you are centered in your consciousness. You are centered in your Atman, which is your consciousness. Before every thought rises, you you come back to your center. Do not think in your inner space. Thoughts are connected in a linear way. You can't take jump from one thought to another thought. No. From one thought, you can go back to your center and next thought starts. So no thoughts in you is directly connected. Connection is only to your center. Each thought is directly connected to your center. Without thoughts, you feel you are missing something. Without worrying, you feel you are lonely. Actually, if you don't have any worries, you will have guilt that you are wasting your life. Being productive is nothing wrong, but constantly worrying about being productive is something completely wrong. A small story. One guy wanted to cross the river in a boat. The boatman started rowing. This guy started walking back and forth inside the boat. The boatman said, "Please be seated. Why are you walking back and forth?" The man said, "I don't have time to sit. I'm in a hurry." Whether you walk inside, back and forth, or sit, you are going to reach only at the same time. Walking back and forth inside the boat is what is worrying too much about being productive. Worrying too much about being productive is what is similar or equivalent to walking inside a boat that's being rowed. The power of samadhi. You need to understand the power of samadhi. When you realize the samadhi state, you will have two things. Power to make your dreams into reality, which is the Shakti, the power manifestation. And next is the intelligence. To realize that reality itself is one more dream, which is the Buddhi. You will have the intelligence and the Shakti, the power manifestation with the powerful cognitions. That is what this is. That is what is called as ultimate enlightenment. When you directly relate with the master, the relationship will be so strong, and with every connection, you will create an opportunity for you to take a quantum jump in enlightenment. When the shift happens in your inner space, from one space to other, Paramashiva reveals how to use those precious moments to yourself to enter into the enlightenment. The Shiva Sutra, verse 74, is at the point of sleep, when the sleep has not yet come and external wakefulness, meaning the Jagrat state, the waking state, vanishes, at this point, be centered and let your being reveal, let your being be revealed. Every day, you are going to fall asleep, which means every day you are going to jump from waking state to dream state or dream state to deep sleep state. That jumping moment itself, you can use it for enlightenment. Let us now enter into the internalization process and practice and live the truth that you have just received from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. To sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Let us get ready for the internalization exercise. Get ready now. The first thing, switch off the lights and get ready. For this process, you need to turn off all the lights that are around you. Lie down completely. Rest in a complete relaxed way. Wait in a very passive way. Don't try to sleep. Suddenly you will see, slowly you are losing the awareness about your body, but you are aware. Be aware of that moment. The door for the Samadhi state will open now. You will not have the thoughts, but you will have the consciousness. Please turn off all the lights in the room and get ready to do this process. Please prepare yourself. Turn off all the lights in your room. Madhav Hariharaya, please turn off all the lights in the room. Satya Srinivas, Dr. Yuvraj, Ningam Kim, Mairi Mashero, Obdulia, Ortiz, please get ready for the process. Turn off all the lights in your room and lie down completely and relax. You will see that you will see that you're completely relaxed. You are aware, but the idea doesn't exist of the body. Next morning, you will see that you're fresh, alive, but you will feel you are aware throughout the night. You are never lost. Awareness, you're completely aware, but you feel completely rested. You are relaxed. You won't feel the tiredness. That is what will be the experience if you had the glimpse of Samadhi state, Vituria state. You can begin the process now. You can practice this for the next few minutes. Mariana Travel is asking, so I have a big decision to make. I stay unclutched. Answer doesn't come. I wait and wait. Then I go right into my head for the answer again. Where is the answer? Is it in my center? So, Seema, just practice unclutching again and again. There is no need to search for any answer. Do not expect that, okay, I'm going to see something. Okay, maybe towards the end of the tunnel, there is a bright light waiting to, accept me. No, it is not somewhere away. It is you. You are the answer. There is nothing that, you have to wait for some time for you to achieve that, or, okay, it's going to happen after so much time, or I need to keep looking within myself. No, you don't have to do anything. The process of unclutching is so simple that you do not need to accept, expect anything as well. Drop the expectation, unclutch even from that expectation. Only then you will see that the real unclutching, the true unclutching starts happening. That is what is the main importance of all of these processes. So let us begin now.
Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vanni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Paramashivoham. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Jnananda Paramashivoham. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Jnananda Paramashivoham. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Jnananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Om Jnananda Paramashivoham. Jnananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. Now, let us practice the power manifestation, and you're going to continue this meditation throughout the night. You're going to keep doing this meditation process throughout the night tonight. So let us get ready for the power manifestation. After the power manifestation, when we are concluding, you can just go to bed. You can lie down and practice this meditation. And you can come back tomorrow morning with that space of samadhi, with the experience of samadhi. Okay? So please sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line for the power manifestation. Please get ready for the power manifestation now. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. The power that we're going to be manifesting now is another power of body scanning. To scan and feel the internal organs of the other person. So you're going to be scanning the other person and feeling all of the ailments, all of the internal organs of the other person, giving them the complete completion with their body. Get ready to manifest the power now. Sit straight, your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. And get ready for the power manifestation. You can manifest the power for anyone. If you're really not able to find anyone else for this problem, you can do it on your own body as well. You can scan your own body and feel your own body, internal organs. You can see what are the problems that are there. You can write them down. Please take it now. You can ask the other person to write down what are the problems that they have with their body. And then you can start the scanning. As you're scanning whatever is being revealed, you can go ahead and write that down. Let us begin now.
Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham
Now, please relax. Then go ahead and verify the manifestation that has happened. Please go ahead and verify our manifestation that has just happened. Take a few minutes to verify the manifestation. Please go ahead and share your experiences and answers on the Zoom chat of the power manifestation, as well as the whole day of the Paramashivoham program as well. Please go ahead and share your experience for the entire day of the Paramashivoham. It's been such a long day and amazing experiences. So today we are going to be practicing this meditation, process. We are going to be practicing the meditation that we have just practiced. So I'm going to be going over the instructions for all of us one more time. So we all can practice this meditation before we go to bed. Now, completely turn off all the lights in your room. Lie down completely. Rest in a completely relaxed way. Wait in a very passive way. Do not try to sleep. Suddenly, you will see slowly you are losing the awareness about your body, but you are still aware. You're still aware, but you're losing the awareness that you are the body and of your body itself. Be aware just of the moment. The door for the samadhi will open. Samadhi state will start opening up and happening in you. You will not have any thoughts, but you will have the consciousness. You will see that exactly you're completely relaxed. You are aware, but the idea of the body doesn't exist. Next morning, you will feel so fresh that you are alive, but you will feel you are aware throughout the night. You never lost your awareness, but you feel completely rested. You are relaxed, you won't feel the tiredness in your body. That is what will be the experience if you had a glimpse of Samadhi state, which is the Turiyati. So now I'm going to be projecting the instructions for all of us. So you can see the instructions now. Yes. Let us now conclude with the Purna Mantra. And I thank everyone for joining here. Maeri Mashero, Mare, Diana Charol, Mitaves, Pratyojata, Mahadev Harihar Ray, Rashida, Dr. Yuvraj, Ling Duncan, Master Kyakinima. I thank everyone for joining for the Paramashivoham Level-2 Season 7. Let us now conclude the Purna Mantra and enter into the meditation. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Tat. Sarvam Bhagavate Nityananda Paramashivapadukarpanamattu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you, everyone. Nityanandam. Let us all enter into the meditation process and relax.